Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk about how your soul is ultimately what is in control. And what I mean by that is that ultimately in every single situation we feel like we want to control things so that we can make things go our way, whatever way we define that to be. And ultimately you have to learn to really surrender sometimes to really have things go your way. And so sometimes it feels like, what am I supposed to do? Because when I push for something to go my way, it seems like it's running away from me. And sometimes when I don't push, it seems like it's not coming to me. So it's constantly a thing of listening, when to surrender, when to let go, and when to take action. And ultimately, the most important thing is that sometimes what you are resisting is to take action. So even if you were to take action, it's still you surrendering in a sense, because you are surrendering to taking action when you feel like resisting that action. So ultimately, what we have to learn to do more and more and more is to surrender, is to let go. And that is the irony, is that when you let go, you really allow yourself to have more of the things you want in the way you want, and things come to you but without force, which means also without resistance. And it comes to you and you kind of just have to trust the package that you get, and ultimately trust that it is what you chose on a higher level. It's kind of like someone giving you a gift. The element of the surprise of the gift is what makes it also special. And if you try and control every situation in some predictable way, you are not allowing the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, to bless you in a way where you have this new experience and it feels like a surprise, and there's something to unpack here and grow from. So ultimately, it really is about understanding that you ultimately do control your life and your path, but there is the bigger version of you and the less conscious version of you. There's the surface version of you, then there's the deeper version of you. And ultimately, that deeper version makes the bigger decisions. It decides when you were born, it decides when you will leave, it decides everything big, and you can't really do anything about that. And so ultimately, what the goal is, like I said, it's kind of like, I use the analogy a lot of a parent and a child, and that a child can only understand so much at their age, and a parent can only explain so much at their age about certain things. And the child just has to trust that whatever the parent is guiding it to, it's for its best interest, and it's also to protect the child. And the child's job at some point, yes, it's to ask questions and try and figure out as much as it can, but also to surrender and trust that it will know greater things as it can handle that, as it grows, right? And it's the same thing with us, in correlation to our higher self. We constantly want to know everything and control everything. But in reality, we have to trust that the bigger version of us, the one that ultimately makes the bigger decisions, has it handled. And the goal is to just try and surrender to that, like the child with the parent. Surrender to your higher self, and obviously you'll get ideas, you'll get intuitions, you'll get inspirations, and you should listen to those. But at the end of the day, you can't understand everything. So just listen to your intuition. That really is the communication from the higher self to you. It's your intuition. And just when you surrender to that, you go through life with less pain because there's less resistance to whatever it is you need to grow from. We are here to grow. We did not come here for any other reason. We came here to learn, to grow, to be challenged, to fall in love with the challenge, or to see how we could fall in love with it, and to give the world the gift of ourselves. As we unpack ourselves, we give that gift to the world. And that is what the world needs. It needs you in the realest way you can be you. That's how you really change the world in the best way you can, is to give it the best version of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.